Good afternoon to Winnie, Cleo, Sterling, James, and Roman. Now, some of the words we're going to see today are big, B-I-G, like the big dog, D-O-G, the big dog, Scooby-Doo. One. Scooby is not little. And he's going to row up the river, and then he has to row back down the river. And I am going to read a story, and he will be one of the main people. He will be one of the main people, and yes, Shaggy is also in the story. No moms, though. She would be a hero if she was in the story. But you are going to see a snowman, and he doesn't look happy. Maybe it's not his birthday. No, it's not his birthday. Me? No, it's me. I'm reading the story. We'll see a lot of different ways to put ah. After we read the Scooby story, I have another story. But before we start reading this, I have some more words you're going to find in the story, like the word and, out, no, were, dad. Don't think there's a dad. Dad in the story. And then we have our tubes. I'm going to read a story. There are at least 2 characters in the story, and it looks like it's too scary for Shaggy if we look at his picture here. So, as always, I love you. And what is this story going to be about? Well, what is this book? It is a story about the snow monster, and it's called Scooby-Doo Snow Monster Scare. Does he look scared? He looks scared. All right, we're going to turn this so we can both look at it at the same time. All right. Oh, here we have the Scooby-Doo gang. I see Fred and Velma and Daphne. Well, they appear to be putting together a snowman. So, Snow Monster Scare is the name of this book. Scooby and the gang were playing in the snow. They were building a snowman. Velma made eyes out of buttons. Daphne made a nose out of a carrot. And Scooby made a mouth out of Scooby snacks. Oh, I'm very surprised he gave the snowman his snacks. Fred made arms out of branches, and Shaggy finished dressing the snowman with his hat and scarf. Like this is the best snowman ever, said Shaggy. Then Fred, Daphne, and Velma went down the mountain on their skis. Scooby and Shaggy followed on a sled. Hang on, said Shaggy. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, said Scooby. After a while later, the gang went back to see their snowman. But something was wrong. The carrot, branches, hat, and scarf were gone. In fact, everything was gone. Scooby thought he smelled a carrot, and he started digging. "Stop digging, Scooby," said Fred. "You're going to cause an avalanche." Ooh, that's when all the snow falls down. Scooby continued digging. "Will you stop for a Scooby snack?" asked Daphne. "We need to find our missing things." "Hey, let's look for clues," said Fred. "Like a baby, a monster took the snowman's things," said Shaggy. Velma looked all around her. "There are no footprints," she said. Then she saw something hanging from a tree. "Jinx," said Velma. "There's your scarf." Scooby found a feather and ran towards it. "Hey, another clue," he thought. But he tripped in the big hole he had dug earlier, and he rolled, head over heels, halfway down the mountain, making a giant snowman, or a snowball. When Scooby finally stopped rolling, he shook off the snow and could smell Scooby snacks. He dug another hole, deeper and deeper, hoping to find them. The gang came down the mountain to find Scooby. "Hey, look, Scooby," said Velma. "You solved the mystery." Scooby poked his head out of the snow and saw 3 birds chirping. "Look at that. Look it up there in the tree. There's the birds. What they have? I see a hat. I see a carrot. Scooby solved the mystery and he didn't know it. He saw the carrot, branches, and hat, and he could smell the Scooby snacks. Then he saw what had taken them. It wasn't a monster. It was a bird. "What about our snowman?" asked Fred. "I have an idea," said Velma, and the gang worked hard, and when they were done, Shaggy said, "Our snowman looks just like a real monster." "Monster!" Scooby shouted. Then he dug a hole in the snow and yelled, "Scooby-Dooby-Doo!" And that is the end. Well, that's our Scooby story today. And we have time to hear another story. So, let's read about Batman. This is the Joker. Now, there's a tape on the part of the wound here, so I have to turn the page to see what this says. There's a picture of the Joker, though. Well, the title is The Joker's Ice Scream. Not ice cream, ice scream. So who are the characters in this story? Well, we have Batman. And who is Batman? Well, Batman is an expert at martial arts and crime fighting and an inventor. He's also known as the Dark Knight. Who is this? Commissioner James Gordon. He is Gotham City's police commissioner. He works with Batman to stop crime. And who's this lady? Batgirl. Barbara Gordon fights alongside Batman using high-tech gadgets at martial arts school. Her father is James Gordon, and he doesn't know she has a secret identity as Batgirl. Now, these are the good guys, and here we have the Batmobile that they use. The Batmobile is Batman's high-tech vehicle. It's protected by armor and filled with dozens of weapons and gadgets. Now, here's the bad guy, Joker. The Joker is Batman's enemy and one of the most dangerous villains in Gotham City. His nickname is the Clown Prince of Crime. And who else do we have there? Well, we have Harley Quinn. Former Dr. Harley Frances Quinzel is the Joker's girlfriend, and she's his partner in crime. So, let's read our story. I think that's the commissioner there. In Gotham City Police Station, Commissioner James Gordon wipes sweat from his forehead. "Why is it so hot in here?" he asked. "The air conditioner is broken again, sir," answered an officer. Gordon opened a nearby window. The chimes of an ice cream truck played in the street. "Time to cool off," he said, with a smile. But he's going to go get some ice cream. The green and purple truck stopped in front of the station. Painted on the side were big, bold words, "Ice Scream." Not ice cream. That would be ice cream. This is ice cream. And look at a pale woman with a white hat greeted the officers at the truck's window. "What'll it be, boys?" she asked. "I'll try a double scoop of vanilla mean," replied one of the officers. "Cookie dough for me," said another. The woman quickly served up the ice cream with a straight face. "Hey," said the officer, "your sign says service with a smile." He took a look of his comb, and the woman removed her white hat. What happened when she took her white hat off? "You'll get what you paid for," shouted Harley Quinn. Suddenly the officer's mouth stretched into a wide smile. She took that hat off, and she was the villain, Harley Quinn. Now, he's got this funny smile on his face. Could it be the ice cream he ate? Let's see. Soon, every officer was smiling and laughing uncontrollably. "Look, Mr. J," said Harley, "you finally gave the police something to smile about." "I tell the jokes," yelled Joker from the driver's seat. "Now let's roll. By the end of today, every cop in the city will be eating out of our hands." Batman arrived in downtown Gotham City. He stepped out of the Batmobile. Empty ice cream cups littered the sidewalk. Dark Knight kneeled next to a half-eaten ice cream cone. He removed a glass tube from his utility belt and filled it with some of that melted tree. Time to get the real scoop. Batman placed the tube into a high-tech device in the Batmobile. The computer quickly identified the formula, Joker venom, poisonous Joker stuff. The poison left people with a frozen smile and a craving for more ice cream. "If the Joker isn't stopped," said Batman, "the whole police force will eat themselves silly." A few streets away, the evil duo served up their sweet treats. Then Harley Quinn spotted the Batmobile speeding towards them. "It's Batman," she said. The Joker pressed a large red button on the vehicle dashboard. In an instant, the ice cream truck changed into the Joker-mobile. The Joker led the Dark Knight on a high-speed chase out of the city. "He's gaining on us," yelled Harley. looking back at the Batmobile. I'll take care of him, said the Joker. Lickety-split. The villain pressed another button and the truck's rear door opened. Cherries, chocolate syrup, and bananas spilled out all over the road. The Batmobile skidded on the slippery sweets, but stayed close. Time for seconds, Mr. J, Harley told her partner in crime. How about a little rocky road, said the Joker. And the villain steered the Chokemobile into a bumpy gravel road. Soon the Batmobile was lost in their dusty trail. Suddenly, a headlight appeared. Batgirl blocked the road on her bat cycle. The hero flung a batarang at her enemies. Boom! The batarang exploded in front of the Joker-mobile. Look out, Mr. J, called Harley. The truck crashed into the explosion. Exploding cone-shaped crater. Batman soon arrived at the scene. Thanks for helping me out of a sticky situation, he said. The heroes watched the villains exit the Joker-mobile. Harley and the Joker were covered from head to toe in ice cream. It looks like I'll be helping you with another, Batgirl laughed. The heroes helped the evildoers out of the pit. Joke's on you, said the Joker. The police still have a case of brain freeze. Batgirl turned to the Dark Knight. He's right, she said. How will we get the anecdote to the police? On a hot day like this, he said, it's always best to keep cool. What's his plan? The Batmobile returned to Gotham City, towing the Joker-mobile behind it. A hungry crowd quickly surrounded them. Harley and the Joker served up their latest flavor. It included a special ingredient, the Joker Venom anecdote. Soon, everybody was back to normal. Batgirl zoomed off while Batman spoke to the commissioner. Question, Gordon said. What do you call this flavor? Bat Swirl, Batman said. It's a dynamic duo. So Batman and Batgirl saved the day from Joker and Harley Quinn. So I hope you like that book. And I hope you're having a great day. Love you all. Mwah. Bye-bye.